اوكي وين اوكي هاي ان شاء الله.
Mungu wabariki watu wako, amani idumu Kenya.
Indeed, pictures coming to you there live from the Bomas of Kenya. The IEBC had indicated that they would be issuing or declaring the presidential election results at 3 p.m. We see that the ceremony is ongoing there. Choirs singing patriotic songs. We see many stakeholders are already seated. Leaders from various political parties are on location there at the Bomas of Kenya. And we also saw that the UDA presidential candidate, William Samoei Ruto, is already at the Bomas of Kenya. Of course, remembering that all the presidential contenders were invited for the announcement that will be made any moment from now, arriving there with their families. And at this moment, Raila Odinga, who is the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate, has yet to make it to the Bomas of Kenya. So that hasn't happened yet. So we are still waiting to see what that in-law, how the returning officer of the presidential election, that is the IEBC chairman, Wafula Chebukati, is to declare the winner this afternoon. Of course, we've seen for the last 6 days what has been happening, the verification of forms 34B that have been coming physically from the 290 20 constituencies around the country. The verification of these forms together with the agents of the various presidential candidates. There were 4 of them we saw earlier on Sunday. Maure Waihiga, Professor Wajakoya is also Professor Wajakoya is also Professor Wajakoya is also Professor Wajakoya is also in the building. So let's connect now with Ken Mijungu, who is at the heart of all this action, to tell us exactly what is happening at this point. Good afternoon, Ken. What can you tell us?
Good afternoon to you. Of course, the news is coming in that it's been pushed by another 1 hour. Raila Odinga also a leading professor. Raila Odinga also a leading professor. Raila Odinga also a leading professor. Raila Odinga also a leading professor candidate. Maurice is sitting behind me here. I have also seen Professor Jakoya. William Ruto is not yet at the auditorium, but we've seen him arrive because we're inside. We see the pictures also from outside. And of course, nothing has changed here. The mood is still tense. Everyone perhaps is whispering, and there's a lot of also half information flying around. So everyone is just getting down on how this could turn out. Those people are thinking about Randolph. Those people are saying David President as well. Those people say Raila Odinga. So the bigger picture is 4 p.m. That's when we expect the action here to begin. We haven't even seen the commissioners. However, I have to say that around 2:30, there was an announcement that the auditorium, the floor of the auditorium, that the chief agent for the 4 presidential candidates was supposed to move up to where the commissioners are going to sit. So we suspect that they were meant to flag the final form that they'll be using in the declaration of this. So that's where we are. No one has spoken about it, and no one knows what's happening. But I'll tell you, from where I sit, all the teams from all these political parties and all these presidential campaigns are already seated. They're just waiting for that announcement. Push to Galleria near the mall. Push to Galleria near the mall, where there's a roundabout. So they've been taking a look further. Security has been built, serious security here, and of course, national and international journalists, everyone waiting, everyone, I must say, is anxious and debating, especially for the different campaigns, who will they win this race. So that's what we're doing here now. Just seated. Occasionally we get entertainment, but even then they can't sing more than they have done, Sharon. We've had choirs sing, they've gone quiet. We get sometimes the DJ playing music, patriotic songs, I must say, songs that encourage gospel songs. That's what we hear here. But then sometimes it just goes very quiet, you know. So it's interesting what's happening here. But the truth is, there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of anticipation. As I said earlier, Secretary has delivered this baby, and everyone is hoping this will be a legitimate baby. So that's the bigger picture here, Sharon. I'd like to have a question for me.
Right, that's clear, Ken. 4 p.m. That's just about 22 minutes from now. And of course, if in case of any happenings, Ken will be letting us know what is happening there. But important to know that this is the last lap of, after the collation and the verification of the forms 34B, that then the presidential election returning officer Wafula Chebukati would then prepare form 34C, which is the collation of all forms 34B. From the constituencies and collecting them in the form 34C. There's only one form 34C, then this is given to the agents of the presidential candidates for verification and signing, just making sure that all the agents are on the same page